Recorded live at Vauxhall Comedy Club, this is the Ding Dong Gong Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Vauxhall Comedy Club. Make some fucking noise for your host this evening, Moocha! How the fuck are we doing, Vauxhall? We good? Wow, we're gonna need to bring that down just a little bit. What a way to kill the mood. All right, cool. We are here. We are queer. Well, I am. And we're up for a fucking fantastic night. Give me a cheer if you've been to a comedy show before. Wonderful. Give me a cheer if you've been to a Gong show before. All right, okay, cool. Lots of you haven't been to a Gong show before. I will take a little second to explain what the fuck is going to happen tonight, because it is not your average comedy show. No. What a Gong show is and what the Ding Dong Gong show is, it's kind of like a mixture between X Factor and Jeremy Kyle, right? So if X Factor fucked Jeremy Kyle, this is the love child of what that is. And by that I mean, like, we've got some talented people coming up on stage tonight, and they're going to try and entertain you. And some of them will not have teeth, so it's going to be a mixture of shock and awe. But yeah, it's going to be fantastic, and you're going to love it. So give me who are the people who've been to the Gong show before? One. Okay. Repeat custom. Really good. What was your name, my love? Leah, so you know how this goes down, don't you? Yeah, and it's good fun, isn't it? Right, cool. Trust us. Trust us. Okay, so we're going to get some comedy, fresh-faced hopefuls up here on stage, and they're going to try and make you laugh for 5 minutes straight. Ooh. I'm going to need a little bit more call and response from you if this was some sort of panto. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, a bit too much. All right, fun. So it's hard to make you laugh for 5 minutes straight, and that's hard because there's 2 reasons. One, the level of comic that we have, not the best. All right, so what I'm trying to say is lower your expectations, and number 2, the most important one is, just like on X Factor, you have the power to sort of cut this. Ignore me, don't want saw, it's all good. You, the audience, have the power to stop the comedy at any point. Yes, you heard me right. We're gonna pick 4 lucky audience members who will represent the whole of the crowd, and you are the Dong Masters. You have the power to stop this comedy if you don't like what you're hearing. Does that sound good? Wonderful. Right. So, how this works is, if we're going to elect 4 Dong Masters from the audience. If you, the Dong Masters, don't like what you hear, you will raise your Dong of power into the air, and you will hear this sound. Wrong sound.
One Dong.
One Dong. You will hear one Dong.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
Aaron is drunk and Irish, doing the stereotype, no harm. All right. So if they have 1 dong, you'll hear that sound, 1 dong. If they have 3 dongs, you'll hear this sound.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Were we this shit last time you were here? Like, because I have no idea what's going on. You can't get the help. They're drinking all day, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, so when they hear that song, if a comic hears that sound, that is, big man, shut the fuck up, please. Yeah. Yes. You walk past us on the stage, you have a little chat. I've set Aaron on you, and he's been drinking, and he's from Northern Ireland. He'll fucking end his. All right, wonderful.
What a weird threat.
Look, I'm thinking, it's on the top of my head. Okay, cool. So, 3 dongs, they're gone. That's when the comic will go home, rewrite some jokes, self-harm, whatever they need to do to get the... Oh, I'm sorry, we can't joke about... Listen, this is another thing I need to warn you about. Some of the comics that we have on stage, I have no idea who they are. We have a little bucket, or should have a fucking bucket. Max, where's the bucket? Bringing it. It's not, like, I don't know what's happened. We're normally a little bit... No, I'm not lying, we're terrible. We've got a bucket with some comics names in. We have no idea who these comics are. We have no idea what they're gonna say. So if you're of a sensitive disposition, fuck off now because it's gonna go downhill from here, all right? No blog writers, someone woo that just because swearing is very cool. All right, cool. So if a comic makes it to the 5-minute mark, they have survived the 5 minutes. They have entertained you for 5 whole minutes. You will hear this sound.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Yeah, you applause.
Step up in the building,
Yes.
everybody hands go up.
Yes, that is the sound of success. That means the comic has done it. He's made it through to the final, and they can potentially win a paid weekend pro spot right here at Vauxhall Comedy Club. Give that up a round of applause. Yes! Whether they survive the 5 or not, every single comic will be given a little bit of feedback from our panel of judges, maybe a light roasting, and we'll get to know them a little bit. So if you're interested in comedy and want to know what happens and how it all works, this is the show for you. Give me a cheer if you're a fan of comedy. Yeah! Right. Okay, I suppose I better introduce...
Mooch as well, if they make it to a minute.
Oh shit, yeah, very good. See, I'm also all over the fucking shop tonight. So, we do like to give these acts a chance, yeah? So you can't just dong them off straight away. If every act has 60 seconds of grace, yeah? And once that 60 seconds is over, you will hear this sound. When you hear that ding, that's your instruction, if they're shit, to dong them off. Does that sound good? Wonderful. Right, we have some judges who are going to be giving some feedback, so please welcome to the stage Catherine Henson and Bemi Oladipo!
There's a backseat lover that's always undercover, and I talk to my daddy, say, send your AC, show you down on a and it's sure to be.
Wonderful. Catherine, Bemi, what are you looking for from some of the comics tonight?
I want a bit of pizzazz.
Pizzazz?
I want to see the people smile, man. I want this guy in particular.
Let's, first of all,
If this guy doesn't smile, then I'm not happy.
look at Bemi's smile. Bemi's got the best smiles in fucking London.
I know what you're trying to do. I've got a gut tooth.
Yeah. Please mind the gap. All right. Catherine, are you looking to see anything in particular?
Yeah, like Bemi, I also want to see musical theater happening tonight. Just a lot of jazz hands, a lot of, pizzazz. It would be nice to see somebody so funny that I want to quit forever. Do you know what I mean? I've been looking for a reason to. So I think if it happens tonight, everybody
I wouldn't hold
wins.
your breath, is all I'm saying. It's going to be great. Okay, wonderful. The only thing left I have to do now is pick 4 lucky members of the audience who are going to, you're up for it? Basically, 4 lucky members of the audience who are going to be the Dong Masters. Who feels they have the power? Okay, one lady is UK, you are holding his hand up. The fact that this man is not able to hold his hand up leads me to believe that you are the one who has all the power in here. So give me a cheer if you want to be a Dong Master. I feel like you were keen off the bat. What is your name, my love? You are Lauren. And Lauren, what do you do, Lauren? You work in property.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
someone
a bitch.
owns their own house. Okay, and do you feel you are savage enough? Do you feel you're a savage person? That's why you want to do it. Okay, and are you here with these 2 ladies? Yeah. Yep. Oh, are one of these your performers? Okay, so, well, this throws a different angle into it because you can't obviously be a judge if one of your friends are performing. So, but we can let you on maybe before, like, are you performing? Are you performing? Or both of you performing? Yeah, I think it is a conflict of interest. And that lady is also quite scary, so I'm going to do what she says. What we do is, if you come up on stage, then after that, maybe we can get you to be a judge. We're going to have a little shuffle of these. Crazy lady at the back, what's your name? Michelle. What do you do, Michelle? I'm a manager. I don't believe you, Michelle, because you went, I'm a manager.
She sells drugs.
Yeah.
Is basically, yeah, she's a cat dealer.
No, she's a psychedelic drug dealer, if there's some. She's an HR manager. Oh, wow, look at the grass over there. Fucking I don't doubt that for a second. Yep. Okay, that just sounds like poor promotion to me, rather. Okay, cool. Michelle, congratulations. You're going to be our first Dong Master of the evening. Come up over here, Michelle. I forgot to say, we hand out dildos as well. Like, these are... Yeah, I bet you fucking do, love.
Yeah, try and manage that.
Wow. She just went, I'm with a black man. I was like, I don't know what to say to that. That's fine. Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. All right, cool. Right. Well, this show has taken a wild twist.
Wow.
All right. Settle down, you mental lot. Right, who else do we have? Who wants to, big man over here? Look how good looking this cunt is. Stand up and show everyone how look at it. I thought that. All right, cool.
Oh, he bowed. What a cunt.
Also, he stood up, and I think it's just me who thinks he's good looking. Everyone else was like, he's all right. Big man, what's your name? Reese. Oh, that's a troublesome name, man. Like, no one in school is called Reese, and they haven't sort of stabbed someone. All right. So, Reese, what do you do?
I work as a professional wrestler and teacher.
All right, I wish I hadn't sort of taken a piss out of your name there. And Reese, are you so a professional wrestler? Like, are we talking like? Okay, so all right, mad.
I take back everything I said. You're actually a very respectable guy. I take everything back. I knew I liked you from the second I seen you. Reese, what's your wrestler name?
Kylo Reese.
What?
Like Kylo Ren, Kylo Reese.
I take it back, you are a cunt.
Okay, Reese. So, what do you do that's savage? What is your signature move?
Madness. Like front flip, spin 360 in the air, fall on, so on.
All right, cool. Who wants to see that right here?
Reese.
Reese. Nah, all right, cool. Reese, I like, because you've got some big dick energy, man. You are going to have this bad boy. This is also... There you go. There you go, Reese. Reese, is this your partner there? Your lovely wife? Oh, what's your name? Ellie. Does he do wrestling moves in the bedroom, or is it just all the fucking time? Jesus Christ. Someone get her an ice pack. Okay, cool. So we've got Reese, and we've got HR Michelle. And she wants a tough shit, love. No, this is it. Like, this is how it's. I don't care. All right, wonderful. Okay, cool. So we have to quickly choose. Okay, some guy at the back over here. Do you want to be a judge, or are you just listening to some music? Yeah. What is your name, sir? Luca. And what do you do, Luca?
I'm a software apprentice.
You're a sophomore nerd. All right, cool.
British, let's go.
Sorry? You stole jobs from the British.
Leave the jokes to the comedians, mate.
I think you've just basically exited yourself from the fucking thing. We're going to need someone else. Nah, fuck that shit. Look, you. What is your name? Assam? Or Sam? Okay, Samantha. All right, wonderful. Samantha. Where are you from, Samantha? New Jersey. Okay, well, that is a shithole. If you've been like, it's where the Sopranos is. There's some trash there. You are my people. Like, Jersey Shore, yeah. And are we all American here, or are you just? No, just this guy. I am. Okay, where are you from? Are you also Jersey Shore? No, Maryland. You don't have the cookies. I didn't realize Maryland was famous for cookies. Like, is it? Okay.
Wait, is that why those cookies are called Maryland? That's blown my mind.
I'm from America. I don't know what cookies we're talking about.
I don't know either.
The Maryland cookies.
Maryland
they can't
cookies
be that
are made in
famous.
Maryland.
They can't be that delicious. I think you should give the dick to the girl from New Jersey because she's probably already had one before.
Oh, Samantha. Well, look, we've got a really dirty one for you there.
That's the Jersey Shore dick right there.
You go. There we go. We have one more dong master over here, man. What's your name, sir? Henry. What do you do, Henry? You're a freelance writer. So nothing. Okay. But what sort of stuff do you aspire to be paid to write for? And have you actually written anything, or is this what have you written? What was the magazine? So you reviewed shit? Okay, cool. And who are you here with today? They've been I haven't actually seen them, so like, but... Okay. Okay. But do you want to put your hand up? What the fuck? We got fucking...
He has the voice of someone who always has a question.
Yeah,
like,
look,
just
this
one question.
No, well, this is why you don't have a job, bro. Before I've got a question for you, actually. I'm very good at writing. It's just like this... Yeah, you're curious. Dong.
Christ.
We've been handing out rubber dongs. I thought you would have got it by now. But you're... Yep. Okay, cool. Big man, I have got just the dong for you. There you go, big man. Sorry, there you go. This is... Use it wisely. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So now we have our dong masters. We didn't have you. What was your name again, man? Henry. We had Reese. We had H.R. Michelle. And we had Dirty Samantha. All right, wonderful. Okay, so when the acts are on stage, they've got 60 seconds of grace. If they haven't made you laugh after 60 seconds, they're probably not going to make you laugh after that. So that you'll hear the ding, and that's when you can dong. One more thing. We like to foster an environment of hate. Yeah? We like to bully people, and by the people I'm talking about bullying are the dong masters here, yeah? So you, as the audience, if you are not happy with their performance, if you think they're being too soft on one of the acts, and you think basically they're shit and you want to see someone else on, and they're not raising their dong of power, it is your job to bully them into raising that dong of power, and the way we do that, relax, is vocal, all right? No Will Smith shit here, all right? So we basically, if you don't like the act and the dong master isn't raising their dong of power, you shout, dong, all right? Big man, give me a dong. That's exactly how you do the dong. Give me a dong. Collective dong, 1, 2, 3. Dong. That's how we do it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our first act of the evening. Please welcome to the stage your first act, Nick Everest!
Hello. I'll begin with some character comedy. Here I will play some amusing characters. This first character is a cowboy who can never quite remember people's names.
Has it been 60 seconds yet?
I don't recall the name. This next character is a mafia boss who builds disposable marine mammals. Okay, so that's a mafia boss who builds disposable marine mammals. I'm gonna make him an otter he can't reuse. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently about what my vibe is.
One dong.
After careful consideration, I believe that my vibe might just be lone wolf incel cannibal. I wish this were not the case. I wish I had a cheeky chappy persona, but I don't, because I look
2 dongs.
like a German dentist.
3 dongs.
This is
Another one bites the dust.
harsh audience tonight.
Another one bites the dust.
Nick, first of all, Nick, and we know you. Nick's a fucking great comic. It's a fucking harsh room tonight because you've got to let some of them get the jokes out. Big man over there, like, have you put your name in the bucket? Nah. Do you want to put your, because you're chatting a lot, do you want to put your name in the bucket?
Absolute cunt.
Nick, man, I've seen your act. I know it's fucking great. So, like, this is probably just not the show for it. They need to listen a little bit longer. So I can't give any advice. You're a fucking great comic, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, so like, I judge a few of these. This is the harshest room that I've seen. Normally everybody in here is like fucking pussies and they let the worst comics get through. And I'm saying that in the nicest way. People have been doing it 30 seconds. I'm just gonna say this. You're never gonna, no matter who on this you are, like what shows you go to, I've never seen anything like what you do. So that's a huge compliment. Like, whether or not Michelle from HR with her giant dick energy swinging it around, like, I know you're gonna ride that giant cock later. We got you, Michelle. We got you. All right, but like, what you did was very good. I would have liked to see more. So
Thank you very much.
I agree, man. I love the auto joke, man. That shit. Now, I've seen it before. I think it's unique. It's interesting as well. I think if you didn't go on first, actually, to be honest, I think it would have. I think for first, maybe everyone's like, this is weird, but yeah, you get me. But it's sick. It's sick. So yeah.
I should have come on and called him a pedo.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. See. But yeah, sick stuff, man.
Yeah. Give it up one more
Thank you
time for
very much.
Nick Everest.
Turn down for what?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our next act, Mimi.
Thank you. My name's Mimi, and I would like to share with you one of my favorite sets today. It's about my mom and my dad, my, Anna's comedy Go Mind. So I've did this one before when they come to see me in town. So I brought them to see my gig, and they would sit on the front row, like what proud parents would do. But little did they know that I'll be talking shit about them the whole time on stage. And the best thing about it, they did not understand a word of English. I mean, guys, you have to understand, being an Asian kid, to be able to openly criticize your parents and have them laughing and clapping back at you. It's my greatest achievement so far. So, yeah. So let's start with my dad, right? My dad, he's actually kind of like a sweet dad. He still hold my hands when we're walking down the street, even though there was the red traffic light on and he was jaywalking, and there was a bus cruising towards our way. He held my hand even tighter, but I really wish he would let go of my hand and give me a fighting chance to survive. Yeah, and then, but there was another time we were in Thailand in a family holiday. He brought us to see a ladyboy show. I was 16 at the time. Yeah. And so we're in the show, right? And there's some music. So the drummer was slamming the penis against the drum, like boom, 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 and it got faster and faster, like boom, 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 boom. And as they reached climax, they ejected loads of confetti. The thing then, music stopped, light off, light on again. In the center of the stage lies a dainty ladyboy. He was lying down with his leg wide open. Okay, I'm trying. And in front of him, there's like, those kind of gymnastic thing, like a voting jumping box. And then at the end of the stage, there are a queue of men with their penis erected. And then one by one, they threw themselves in the mid-air, jumped over the voting box, and landed their penis right into the ladyboy. And he hopped off. And then another one, and then another one.
One dong.
And then another one. I mean, I was 16 at the time. I was trying to look at my dad to find some sort of answer from his face. He gave me nothing. But then I turned to my 8-year-old sister.
2 dongs.
Then I turned to my 8-year-old sister. I think that kid is room. Well, this room has really low sensitivity about lady boys, isn't it? Where's the limit of this room? You know what?
3 dongs.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mimi.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Wait, Mimi.
Mimi. Settle down. You lot are the weirdest audience in the world. Like, you were very harsh on the first lot, and then you were very generous for the second bit there. You gave her, you did. Mimi,
Hey, man bun, calm down, all right?
grab the mic.
If anyone's going to talk shit, it should not be you.
Grab the mic, yeah. So Mimi, did this actually happen? Your dad took you to a sex show in Thailand?
Yes.
Fucking hell. And this is the same dad, like, is this before or after you basically were laughing at them and they couldn't understand what they were saying? Because that seems like a really retributive punishment for their little daughter.
I mean, obviously after.
After, all right. So I don't know if the audience would just like really wanted to hear that, or if some of the guys here were just getting really turned on by some of the fucking story that you were saying. Why the fuck did your dad? Like, is your dad all right?
I don't know. He know what he's walking into, and he dragged me along with it.
Are we talking about the traffic incident thing, or?
Oh, like both.
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 Fucking hell. How long have you been doing comedy?
3 years.
3 years, right. Give it up one more time for Mimi!
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come.
Right, I think we're gonna have to go to the bucket of crazy. Bemi, do you want to pick out a name from this bucket and see who is coming to the stage next?
The fuck? Osman S.
Ladies and give it up for Osman S!
Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam lamb. Black Betty had a child, bam lamb. The damn thing gone wild. Bam lamb said a word not of mine. Bam lamb, the damn thing gone blind.
How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a cheer if you're in a relationship. All right. Give me a cheer if you're single. All right. Give me a cheer if you have clinical depression. Yeah. All right. Very good. I was recently put on SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. So if you don't know what that means, congrats on being happy. They're antidepressants. Yeah, I'm Muslim, but technically Muslim in the same way McDonald's is technically food. There's certain things that I do that you guys don't really do. I eat a certain type of food. You guys can kind of eat anything. I fast once a month every year. You guys don't really do that. I'm going to heaven. You guys, I don't think that's happening for you. But there are certain things that you do that I can't do, like having a portable charger. I can't really do that. It doesn't look good when there's a red wire sticking out of my jacket connected to a handheld device. My phone died in West London, and I was like, well, I guess I live here now. These are the rules. These are the rules. I'm 19, recently turned 19. I know. I was surprised too to figure that out. I woke up on the day and I was like, I feel like I've been going longer at this than I have. I was actually created in a lab. Scientists wanted to make the world's first 30-year-old teenager, so they made me. I have a wife and 2 kids and a mortgage, and that's good. I'm at uni now. I do management and marketing, so I don't give a fuck either. I just thought maybe you'd like to know that. I think I check off all the boxes on the uni student checklist, you know? I'm broke, horny, end of list, that's the whole list. You know, certain things being at uni like this, I can't really do. You know, like Netflix and chill, I can't really do that. The best I can do is maybe like 1, 2, 3 movies and boobies. That's the closest we can get to that. You know what's funny? If you call the Samaritans, or even if you talk to your GP about like mental health stuff, the big thing they'll ask you is, have you planned to kill yourself? Do you have any plans to kill yourself? And it's like, no. A lack of organization is actually what got me here in the first place. I don't have any plans at all. Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to date, been on the apps. I saw this one profile that said, I like guys with personality. And I was like, this is great news because I have multiple that you can choose from. This is very good. I'm a different person to everyone. I used to think I was a catch, but you know, nowadays I think I'm more like those American candy stores, you know? Anyone who spends any money on me is making a very poor financial decision. Every time I show up somewhere in London, people are like, who the fuck approved this? You know, anyone in therapy, by the way? Just making sure, anyone in therapy? All right, very good. Therapy is good. Therapy is like a weekly talk show, and I'm the only guest. It's very good. It's, my therapist goes, if you ever think of hurting yourself or harming yourself, you should do what I do and read a book or watch a TV show, right? Which sounds like really dumb advice, but I can't tell you how many times I've been on the edge of a bridge like, I should finish Game of Thrones. Let me just check off. I recently went back to Qatar. This is a big misconception. A lot of people think I'm from Qatar. All right, very good, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, sure, why not? Great. I went back to Qatar. I was on the plane, and some lady comes up to me. She wasn't some lady, she worked at the plane. She came up to me and she was like, you should disconnect your phone from the USB port. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, well, the plane needs all the energy it can get for takeoff. And I don't know if you know how planes work, but that's not how planes work. I've never been on a plane about to take off and the pilot's like, sorry, Sharon in 24J is charging her fucking iPad, so can't take off just yet. I was in Qatar, it's very hot in Qatar. I was at the beach. My friend here goes, oh, you should come to some of the beaches we have. You should come to Southend-on-Sea. That's the joke. I was in a pub recently, and this guy leans over, and he goes, Uber? And I go, what? And he goes, are you my Uber driver? And I was like, I don't know if you know what an Uber is, but they're usually not standing up and inside. So I never got a call from my Uber like, I'm standing right next to you. If you just want to jump on my back, we can get going. Oh man. I was in an Asda recently, and I come up to the guy and I'm like, sorry, do you know where the cheese is? And he was like, oh, I don't actually work here. And I was like, oh, cool. Is that why you have the Asda logo on your shirt? That's cool. I didn't know they made merch.
All I do is win.
Give it up for Osman S!
I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Osman, grab the mic, man. Sorry, are you actually 19 or? Fucking hell. And that wasn't a compliment. No, that's you're so good at comedy for 19. How long have you been going?
Since November, maybe.
Fuck you.
Fucking hell. I don't believe you for that or the fact that you're 19. I'm pretty sure you're a 43-year-old man who's been doing comedy for about 20 years. That was really, really great in a room that is, we've seen, very, very hostile. But yeah, man, like the joke writing was amazing. The stage presence was really good as well. And the delivery was great. I thought it lulled a little bit towards the end, but like it was fucking great. Well done.
Bro, that split personality joke, yeah. Honestly, I've been doing it a while, yeah, and yeah, that's a top. That's like a professional level joke. Do you get me? That's amazing. Like you're great. Just keep going, man. Don't. Yeah, get rid of the depression. Don't kill yourself. We need you, bro, man. We need you, bro. Stay here. Yeah, we need you.
Remember the wire.
We need you, man. We need you.
Yeah, it's very good personal material, which is relatable to people. The fact that you've already tapped into that and aren't like trying to play a comedian, but you're like being yourself, I think, you know, or at least you're doing a good version of whatever that looks like. Just keep doing what you're doing. Nice job.
Yeah. Give it up for Osman S, who's into the final this evening! We are gonna go. We're gonna go one more from the bucket. Lady, Catherine, do you want to choose?
You would say lady.
She's a lady. Is she not?
Leah Davis.
Give it up for Leah Davis!
Oh, good evening, Ding Dong Gong Show. How are we feeling? Good. Well, you can actually thank me later. My name is Leah, by the way. And at the moment, I am fighting the people's fight. I am taking on two major British institutions. The first is TfL. The second is Woucher. Now, the two of them, they both carry very huge cultural capital, but both of them are pushing a sexual agenda that you need to know about. And I'm going to tell you about it tonight, right? Let's start with TfL, because they haven't really had a look in lately. You know, what TfL could do with is more opinions. Do you know what I mean? No one's really talking about TfL. We need to ask the real questions of why TfL will allow their escalators so often to turn into live sex shows. At this point, TFL stands for tongue fucking live. Or they're fingering, look. And I kind of get the sex appeal for straight women. Because, you know, we like what we like. We're creatures of habit. You know, you spend like 40 seconds going up and up and up and up. And just as you reach the top, there's a massive barrier stopping you from going any further. Unless you use the machines. And for a lot of us, that feels like home. You know, that feels like home. I almost respect these couples who are willing to put on the live sex shows, though, because it's a risky business. When it's busy out there, it's like PDA parkour, but they go for it every single time. And also, massive boner killer must be the music, right? Like, I imagine it's very hard to reach climax when you've got an old white guy doing a synthwave cover of No Woman, No Cry in the background, you know what I mean? Like, these fucking buskers, man, they are putting the whale into Bob Marley and the Wailers. They are relentless with it. But I just think it is time for TfL to intervene and put their foot down, because otherwise I'm going to start interpreting See It, Say It, Sorted as a reason to start performing some anti-sex citizens arrests, because I'll do it. I will go there. And then we've got Woucher. We've got bloody Woucher, right? You know what they say, every day's a school day. I learned two things recently from Woucher. I learned that, number one, threesomes aren't for me. And I also learned that £12 is too cheap for a Brazilian wax. And the two are related, right? The two are related. In case anyone here has never had a Brazilian wax before, your average carpet removal service costs about £35 and up. So £12 is too cheap, right? Like, in an ideal world, a wax would be an affordable luxury in life, like pesto, or a little can of porn star martini from M&S, or like a shower gel from the Avon catalogue. But they're not. They're not an affordable luxury. This particular wax that I had, though, it was affordable, but it was not luxurious, right? Let me set the scene for you. It took place in a basement in Finsbury Park with two women. Now, if anyone here has never had a wax before, again, it's not normal for there to be more than one person with pants on. Ideally, it needs to be like a 50-50 balance, right? Because as soon as you are spread eagle, with the pants off and you are outnumbered, that is when shit gets weird. Right? The first woman, she looked like Miss Honey from Matilda. The second woman, she looked like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. Right? And that is fine, because, of course, we love all women, right? But again, as soon as you're outnumbered, that is when shit starts to get weird. And I kind of feel like I was hoodwinked into this three-way by Woucher, and I know that I sound like a disgraced Tory MP. Just apologise for my latest sex scandal by saying that. Like, I was in that basement and I was looking for tractors, but it's not true. It's not true. She just materialised. She came out of nowhere. right? Like all of a sudden there was a third woman in the room. It's almost like, when you look back in the movies and a banker's getting held up at gunpoint and they're frantically pressing the panic button under the desk. That's what it was like. She saw my bush and she was like, girl, I'm gonna need backup. Enter Trunchbull, fucking sleeves rolled up, fresh from chucking some kids in the chokey, about to rip my chokey to pieces. And at the end of the day, while you're there and you're pantless and you're spread eagle, you're like, is it really worth it? The money, the humiliation, the effort of it all, because at the end of the day...
Oh, give it up for Lee. Stay there. Leah, that was some great bits. How long have you been doing comedy? Wow, fucking hell. Give up.
Sorry.
I think you've definitely got, you are funny. Like, first of all, you really, really are funny. There's some great jokes. Like, that was littered with jokes, littered with setups and punches. But I think it was the voucher bit. It kind of went on a little bit too long, and you all you need to do is just edit that down. Your friend there was recording it. We're recording it as well. So watch back, see where the laughs are, and get to the threesome bit where we need backup, because that's where the funny is there. And I think it was meandering a bit too much before then.
It's new.
It's new. It's you're new. You've been doing it since January. So, but like honestly, since January as well, like you've got a really great stage. How often are you gigging?
Like a couple times a week.
Couple times a week. Keep that up. You're gonna be a monster.
Thank you. A monster. Thank you.
In a good way.
Yeah, you're very charismatic. You're likable. Everybody was listening to your story. I think I echo what Mooch said. I think it's a story right now, and if you like trim it down, it'll be more like punchlines like more often than not. I think that's all I wanted to say. I mean, like you're great, but just like really take that into account, like faster laughs, So
I also want to know what fucking tube station do you live at where people are getting fucked out?
Everybody's moving now.
See, I work in Leicester Square, so I see it all the time. Maybe it's the tourists, I don't know, but
because that was the other thing as well. I was kind of like I get the tube a lot, and I haven't seen anyone being fingered.
I'm so sorry.
No. I'm upset. I want to see that shit. I'm like, okay, how do I get what route? I need to get my fucking city mapper to get. I want to see the sights of London. But I think maybe you might need to explain that a little bit. Go. I work in Leicester Square and I see some crazy shit because I was like, am I like just fingering kryptonite or something like that? Did you want to chip in with anything?
Yeah, stage presence was honestly great. Like, especially you started in January. I think that's the hardest thing to get, to be honest. The jokes are easier to write sometimes than like getting your personality. So the fact that you're already there like that, it's sick. So yeah, keep going. And yeah, I was scared. I won't lie that you'd be even terrible, especially because you're sitting in the front. I was like, that is an awkward walk back. Do you know what I mean? But no, it was really, really good. Honestly, really, really good. Keep going.
Give it up for Leah Davis.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a quick 10-minute break. So if you want to get up, go grab a drink, have a poo, do a line of coke, we're going to see you back here in 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ding Dong Comedy Show. Please welcome back for your second half, your host, Mooch.
All right.
How are we doing? I love the mic. The music just cuts out straight away. It's just like, it's such an aggressive fuck off. Right. That's how we do it. All right, cool. Do we have a nice little break, everyone? Do you ever have a nice little drink? We've lost some of the Americans. Oh, no. He's not American, is he? He looks very British. He looks like a bumbling sort of like, sort of West Sussex. Yeah, he's very Notting Hill sort of vibe. And are you shagging him or? Yep, okay. I had an audible gasp there. He said shagging. He asked her, I'm going to ask you some blunt questions now. What is your name, my love? Alice, and you are here with, I've forgotten your name. Lauren. And how do you guys all know each other? Did she see you getting fingered on the tube or something like that? Yeah, okay, that's you. What do you do, like, for a job? We didn't ask that. You work in radio? Ooh. Okay, cool. Like, what do you do? Are you a radio presenter? Oh, what radio station? Capital Extra. Some fans, some people are like, I just listen to Spotify now. Okay. Okay. And do you guys work in radio as well? No. You grew up together? Hometown, where was that? No. Okay. Trowbridge sounds somewhere that it sounds rough, but I imagine it's posh. Is it rough? It sounds posh, but it's rough. I went the other way. Trowbridge sounds rough to me. Okay, cool. And what do you do? You work for Nissan. Okay, and what do you do for Nissan? I don't see you on the factory line. Like, okay, and just visit them. Sounds like a very easy job. Are you the area manager and you make sure they're selling? You fucking sell some more Nissans. Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Cool. Right. We've got to redistribute that dick, which is something I've never said before. It sounds like an orgy. Right. Everyone, redistribute that dick. We're gonna. I think because you can be the first dong master. There you go. Sorry, I've already forgotten you. I'm so bad at remembering names. Like, what was your name again? Lauren. Give it up, everyone, for Lauren. I'm so shit at names. Like, my name is Mooch as well, which is like, did you just yeah, it is, dickhead. But which means that everyone kind of remembers my name because it's fucking weird, and then I forget other people's names. And I just seem like a massive... I like with actors as well. Like, I know like 3 or 4 like big sort of superstar film stars. You know, like fucking Tom Hanks or Will Smith or Lexington Steele. You know, those are the guys. He's a big actor. Some of the guys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, okay, cool. Who else is going to be a dong master? We have an anniversary in the building. Give me a cheer. Who's that? How long have you two been together? 20 today. 20. And is that what you do on your 20th anniversary? You come to a sex dungeon and judge comics. That's the tradition of it. Well, what was your name?
Well, we thought it was a wine bar.
You thought it was a wine bar.
That is fucking hilarious.
You thought it was a wine bar.
What part of Ding Dong Gong Show? I tell you what, look, you get like... do you want to be the judge with the double-ended dildo? No, okay, all right.
Dude, how fucking crazy is it to think you're going to a wine bar and coming to this fucking fuck fest? Darling, I think you got the wrong group on.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna have to pick someone else who. Okay, big man over here. Yeah, you saw that giant black dildo. I said Lexington Steele, and you were like, I know what I want. That. What is your name, sir?
Will.
Will, and who are you here with? Matilda, Alex, and Jake. And how do you all know each other? Tory party, I'm assuming. You do shout like no. Oh, he's nodding. Okay. No, I'm joking. I'm sure you're lovely. How do you know each other, guys? Mates. Oh, you just mates? I thought you were. Okay, no. All right, weird. Will, can you handle this, Will? It is quite scary. Will, you're gonna need to be savage and harsh, yeah? Matilda, is he savage and harsh? Matilda, I'm over here. Up here, Matilda.
Why are you pretending, Matilda? Why are you pretending, man? Why are you pretending? I don't touch black.
Oh,
yeah, grip that shit, man. I like that.
Okay, wonderful. Right, we've got 2 shows going on here. Who else feels they can be harsh enough? Big man, I feel you should get up on stage before I'm going to give you the thing. Cause yeah.
No, don't give it to Mooch. Him over there.
Him over there. You're looking very hopeful. You're like, pick me. What's your name, sir? Edward. And what do you do, Edward? You're wearing dungarees, which is a bold fashion statement. I like it. Yeah. Are you a painter or just an... Okay.
Everyone's hero.
You're doing God's work, sir.
I need to know, did you get in on the ground up or did you apply for a job as a software engineer at OnlyFans? You applied there. How long have you been working there? Half a year. And now this is why you're wearing overalls. Just easy access every fucking day. Just pop, bang, we're ready. And all right, so can I get some free shit from you or something like that? Can you hack me into like some? No? You'll hook me up? Fucking hell, Edward is gonna be our next Ding Dong Master. I've got to give you the dirty one because I can't. What's doing here? Or do you want the small one? There you go. Pass that back to Edward over there. Right, we have one more Ding Dong Master. So we had Lauren. Fucking so glad I remember that fucking name. We got Edward. We got Tory Will, and we've got one more. Okay, this gentleman is wearing a hoodie, hat, and sunglasses inside, and it's fucking hot in here. So you have what? You have a reason? Okay, what do you? Okay, what is this? I know it's a bright top, but why are the glasses for you? Do you have some sort of disability?
I smoke a bit of hash after.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found our next judge. What is your name, sir? Moez. And what do you do?
I don't think I'm visiting London.
I didn't ask that. He's definitely high.
When the weed kicks in, bro.
What do you do when you're not visiting here? We work in oil and gas. All right, my motherfucker, this man is rich. You work in oil and gas, whereabouts? In Qatar. Oh, are you mates with, do you know the other guy? You never, I mean, okay, yeah, wonderful. All right, so Moesh, was that? Have I said that right? There you go, man, come grab this little dick.
Mooch, is it fair to say this is the weirdest fucking audience?
This is the craziest night. This is normally a wild night, but this is particularly wild. We've got people coming in from a wine Groupon. We've got an oil baron in the front row. The guy who invented OnlyFans. And fucking Boris Johnson's, like, missing son. All right, okay, cool. So... are we ready for the second half of the Ding Dong Gong Show? Right, well, let's get this show on the road. It's about to get weirder. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Neurosis!
Yeah! Okay! Hush. Let's go!
You may be wondering why I'm dressed like this, but speaking as a straight white male, I had to make a drastic decision in order to get bookings. Long ago in the not-so-distant town of Walthamstow, London, 2008, a magnificent castle of rich cultural heritage and overbearing dominion boasted dutiful attendants congregating in the beloved pastime of that era, greyhound racing. The lights on the sign shined in glory like the pearly gates, blazing in hubris that the moon itself seemed hidden in an overcast night sky. I wandered my way through crowds of raucous, screaming drunks, eyeing my steps like a hawk so to not spill anyone's pint. My right arm was itching terribly, a remnant memory of being bitten by old Lenny in the pie and mash shop in the market. I looked at the scoreboards, odds of 8-1, 7-5, and one that stood out to me. 100-1 on popcorn bounce. owned by the renowned pub landlord Ian Braithwaite, infamous in this town for crapping on the sundial at town hall.
1 dong. 2 dongs.
Nah, fuck you. So. It seemed that a few of the older gentlemen had already bet on this dog. Many of them wearing big shaggy fur coats or high-quality leather, but all with tracksuits underneath. Impulse buyers. I looked into the deep recesses of my wallet. All there was oh, fuck you. Who the fuck was that?
3 dongs.
Give it up one more time for Neurosis, ladies and gentlemen.
Mitch, can I just start by asking the question on everyone's mind right now? Where are the bodies? You guys better remember this. You're going to be part of a Netflix documentary in like 20 years' time.
Yeah, Neurosis, man. Like, I was trying to take a photo of you because your mouth was just throughout the whole set. You weren't ready for that, and I still think you're a bit confused about what's happening. I've seen Neurosis many, many times. He's a fucking funny guy. You have to really buy into it, though, and I think, and once you're into it, it's fucking hilarious. So yeah, you also do stand up without all the crazy shit as well, don't you?
Yeah, but this is the focus right now.
Okay, cool. Maybe not. No. No. Guys, do you want to chip in?
I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you the guy who showed up here one time on this show and pretended to be blind?
No.
No? That happened. And
Fuck right off!
Fuck right. And
That would be a severe rebranding.
Well, he said it's the focus right now, so I was like, when he's not pretending to be blind. Kinda, to be fair.
Put the bag back on.
Yeah, I'll only fuck it with the bag on. You know, we didn't get a chance to see what it all really was, so I can't really comment on it. But I will say, I've always wanted to tell an audience that wasn't laughing at me to fuck off. So I'm glad you got to do that multiple times. Thanks for doing that. They did like it. I feel like a lot of people got rock hard when you said that. But, I guess keep doing whatever this is,
No, honestly, I've seen it and it's fucking murdered before. So like, it's just sometimes this is not the right environment for slight. Oh, don't R him now. You'll make fucking gonged him off. But yeah, big up, Neurosis.
Can I say something?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Sorry.
If anyone here was interested to see where I was going with this, I am doing an hour show at the Camden Fringe this year, and I'll be flyering for it. If you're interested, take one.
I like that.
Give it up for Neurosis! That was crazy, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next act, Zishan Yusuf!
freak out! You freak, say she, freak out!
Vauxhall, how we doing? Good. I'm feeling inspired today, guys. You guys heard how Idris Elba is going to be the next James Bond? Who? Wow. We're all in shock right now. Idris Elba. Am I saying his name wrong?
It's a bit weird, not gonna lie.
Idris Elba.
Idris.
I'm Muslim, guys. That's the correct pronunciation. But yeah, you guys backing that though, yeah? That is the correct answer. But it's inspired me because I'm thinking I want to put myself forward to be the next James Bond as well. No. I want to be the first Asian James Bond. Correct answer. I don't think an Asian James Bond would really work because he would just be too good at his job. James Bond's like a really bad spy, you know what I mean? Like an Asian James Bond would never go missing on a mission trying to seduce a femme fatale. because he doesn't believe in sex before marriage. He'll just find him on Instagram, post creepy comments. I love you. Your eyes are so beautiful. Send nudes. Like an Asian James Bond, it would be so good on the cover. Like if I was wearing a suit and I'm in a fancy restaurant, hotel, casino, anywhere in the world, people would just assume I work there. There's no way my cover would get blown, like even if I wore a name tag that said James Bond. No one's gonna believe my name is James Bond. Your name is Bond. What is Bond short for? Bondwala. And James? You mean Jamal? So you are Jamal Bondwala. You are not James Bond. That's the end of the James Bond. I didn't have a lot of good role models growing up. But I used to look up to my youngest uncle. He was a bit different. Like he was the first in my family to openly come out as a crackhead. And we found out when he robbed my house. It was a surprise, but we always had our suspicions. And yeah, I fucked up, didn't I? And it's quite normal in the Pakistani community, like for people who get in trouble, like with gangs, drugs, all that shit. They go to Pakistan to clean up their act for a little bit. It's a bit like rehab. That's what I'm saying. And rehab does sound like a place that would have Pakistani food. Because rehab sounds like a posh Pakistani restaurant. Rehab. It's a genuine word in Urdu as well. It works in 2 languages. And I bet Amy Winehouse's song would be a bit different, innit? They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said, can I get 2 garlic naans and a chicken tikka masala? But I'm trying to be a better role model. I'm going to tell a silly joke. Let's see what you guys make of it. Like my niece, she's 7 years old, and she's been sending me jokes on WhatsApp because she knows to do stand-up, right? So she looks up to me. It's kind of cute. I'm going to tell one joke she wrote. Is that all right? Okay. Who should I okay, I'll choose it. Knock, knock. Closure. Close your mouth when the comedian's on stage. Wasn't worth it. I gotta give her this feedback. It's gonna break her.
One dong.
You're heartless, bro. She's 8 years old. With your fucking sunglasses on. I'm gonna call her in, gonna beat you up.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Wow, that set was a roller coaster, man. I fucking loved it. I can't wait for you to go back to your 7-year-old daughter or niece and go, what was the feedback? This dildo. Yeah, after a shaky start with, like, you got thrown. Well, I would have been thrown with the Idris Elba stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, you dealt with it really well.
I've learned as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Say Idris Elba, say it. Say it now, say it again.
I don't want
Idris.
So is it Idris? Is it Idris?
What are you doing?
Idris. I said Idris.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
Idris Elba. Something like that. I added the accent. That was racist. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. It was funny. It was funny.
That was racist. I'm sorry.
I'll allow it.
apology unaccepted. I do not accept this apology. I'm going to file a complaint on TripAdvisor. I was racially abused at the Vauxhall Ding Dong dildo.
5 stars. Yeah, man. You've been going a while, I'm assuming, or?
Yeah, I'd say like 2 to 3 years.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I was thinking longer, man. Like you're seasoned up there. Like you were so calm amongst this sea of savages over here. So and it was you dealt with this lady going who and getting a massive laugh from it. But who was it who didn't know
You did.
You helped us out.
I almost said something racist as well, and I didn't. Because you're black, it's like, how do you not know who Idris Elba is? But then I realised I'm the one who's saying it wrong. So
You're digging yourself a
I'm
hole
the
here,
fucking...
Yeah, bro.
I'm the
You should stop talking.
Even the toys are getting like, oh shit.
My man's like, that's my job, man. You know what I mean?
But yeah, congratulations, man. You're through to the fucking final. Guys, you want to chip in with anything? Or
You're very weird, and I think it's very good. I think it's very good. I like it. You take everybody. We're on a journey. Do you know what I mean? And I had no trust or faith in you at the beginning, and I will say it started with the hair for me, and that's a prejudgment. Okay, I'm willing to say that. And then, but I don't know. You were full of surprises, and I rarely feel surprised when watching someone on stage.
I've got another surprise.
You don't take your dick out, please.
No.
Do you have another surprise? See,
I'm all out.
That itself was also a surprise.
This guy, you gotta stop telling jokes after your 5 minutes. Like he can't. You beat it. It's okay.
We've got a lot of comments to get through, so I give it up to Zizan Youssef. We're going one more from the bucket. We've got a lot of these crazy comments to get through. Who is up next? Mr. Bemi Oladipo.
Don't know why that made me laugh. Wesley D.
Give it up for Wesley D. Fucking do-rag came off. I fucking should have put it on before. Oh my god. How we doing? Nice. I think I want to start with something a bit strange, if that's all right. Is that okay? So, just now I said, how are you? And pretty much all of you replied, woo. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, I think stand-up comedy is like the only place where that is an acceptable response to that question. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't do that in the office. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're next to the printer. Oh, hi, Dave. How are you? Woo! Well, all right then. You fucking get drug tested, wouldn't you? You fucking. Jeez Louise. Yeah, but my name's Wes. I'm from Essex. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, this is what we look like now. Correct. Yeah, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking like, oh, Jesus Christ, Essex? Lip fillers and fake tan have come a long way, haven't they? And you'd be right. You would be right. You'd be right. It's a lifetime guarantee, apparently. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I did get surgery. But speaking of a waste of money, I wanted to talk a bit about the Queen. Listen, like the Jubilee was like a few weeks ago, the Queen's birthday. Everyone was talking about the Queen and everything like that. But no one was hitting the real issue here. No one was talking about the fact that the Queen has an afro. Have you noticed that? Like picture the Queen in your head right now, like little Cleveland Brown afro, innit? Like, what's going on? Why is no one talking about that? Like, No one's talking about it. To the fact that, no, I'm going to start a new movement. Hashtag, the Queen is a nigger. Who's fucking with me? Who's with me? Listen, listen. Listen, no. If you didn't like that joke, yeah, like, check your privilege, innit? Because what's wrong with being a nigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, I moved into London about 2 years ago. And I don't know if this is just me, right? I feel like people in London can like smell the Essex on me for some reason. Like, I don't need to tell them I'm from Essex, they just already know. Because people treat me a lot differently here for some reason. Like, old white women aren't scared of me at night time. The fuck is all that about? What's going on there? Like 2 a.m. it was, 2 a.m. I was walking down the street, pitch black. I had all the right shit on. I had big black puffer jacket, hood was up. I had all the right shit on to scare an old hag. And there she was, approaching slowly. I was like, oh, we know how this is going to end now, don't we? She's going to cross in 5, 4, and she just walked straight past me, right? And I was like, excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing? I could have killed you. And she was like, fuck off, little Essex boy, I'm from South. I said, Jesus Christ. She was like, furthermore, shing, empty them pockets. I said, for fuck's sake, got robbed by an old lady. Is this London, man?
One dong.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, all right.
Two dongs.
Took you a while to fucking... took you a while to fucking do the Queen bit. I know you're a fucking royalist, mate. You're a royalist in 2022, mate. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man. But yeah, it's another reason why people don't respect me. And listen, right? So I'm 25 and I still haven't learnt how to drive yet, right? And that hurts my soul even more now that it rhymes. And here's the thing, I don't know anything about cars. I don't know anything about cars. Like, this is how much I don't know about cars.
3 dongs.
Give it up for
Fair
play, fair play.
Wesley, keep holding the mic, keep holding the mic, keep holding the mic.
That was a heartbreaking 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
Fair play.
I think, Wes, I think you're hilarious. I think the audience was too harsh. I think if you guys have had a good night tonight, you should leave a review for Vauxhall Comedy Club and just use his hashtag.
Yo, please, I'm trying to start the movement going, do you know what I mean? Yo, by the way, this is my first Gong show, so thank you guys for this experience, honestly. Shit.
Aaron, what's the hashtag?
It's all right, mate.
The Queen is a friend.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah, you had some...
Thank you, man, thank you. Whoever that is, I love you. Thank you.
Liz. Yeah, man, like you had to, like, I loved your fake tongue and lip filler joke. I think that was probably my favorite joke of the whole night.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing the old stand-up?
About 8 months.
8 months, man. Yeah.
8 months,
That's good. Like you've got some good jokes there. I think like you may need to filter and cut down some of the stuff. You started off really strong. I kind of understand where the audience were when they were saying Don, because it dipped a lot. Yeah, the energy wasn't there. Then when you started shouting at them, they liked it again. I felt a bit bad for the
Oh, sorry, Gingy. I'm sorry, mate. He's had enough trouble in his life. You can tell. He's like, oh, fuck again. Shit.
Called his mum and all sorts of stuff.
It's mad. The dildo was big and black as well. It's crazy. The irony, you know. Fuck.
But yeah, man, I think you're gonna be great if you just 8 months in. That's really, really impressive.
Yeah, man. The Queen is that shit is hilarious, man. I don't care what anyone. No, honestly, really, really good, man. Just yeah, man. Like Mooch said, you had some good jokes there. I think you just gotta think about more like original stuff as well, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? No, it's true, innit? But honestly, really, really good. Keep going, innit? And then you smash it, man. And and dress up before you come on stage next time. Do you know what I mean? Don't.
You know, there's so many guys back there. Innit? Oh, cheers, bro. I was gonna try to do it sly at the end, like, but yeah, man. Put my fucking panties away.
Were you fat? And like, is this like, or is this
It's
the
the
fashion?
style. I am quite fat, I'm not
No,
gonna lie,
no. I'm like, were you fatter? Like,
Oh, no,
like, because
I'm just
this huge thing, and like you're like.
Yeah, I probably should have opened the fact that I'm from Essex, and obviously, like, black people here don't really treat me as black. I'm very white, and so obviously I'm coming with my gothic look, got my fucking nail
Yeah,
polish
you
on
do
and
look
all
like you're
that.
about to.
And,
like,
yeah,
down
I'm
some
kind of like
death metal
skater
or something
outfit.
like
Yeah,
that.
I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
No, it's a unique look. That's you. Like, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you weren't saying that when you were going nowhere. You fucking.
Yeah, and we've got small comics to get through. Do you want to? Sorry.
You're different. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that you address that you're how you are different than people, and then your ideas are unique. Like it's just gonna, you have like a world ahead of you. Do you know what I mean? Like people come up here, yeah. No, you do. I mean, people come up here with their little like la la la, and like already I was like, you said several things that were surprising. One, she'll never repeat, but like I'll tell, you know, but it's just so good. It's like the Queen has an afro, like hilarious.
That's
so
fucking good.
yeah, yeah. So well done, yeah.
Give it up for Wesley D.
That don't impress me much. So you got the brain, but have you got the touch?
I can't believe it. That's fucking great.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next act, this guy. Look at him run.
He lasted 0 seconds, man.
Please welcome to the stage, Jeroen Blumenholt.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene.
Good evening. My name is Jeroen. I'm from the Netherlands. I had to leave because I was getting bullied for being so short. Now, I know, I don't necessarily look like a comedian, right? I look more like that one fucking guy who won't shut the fuck up about cryptocurrencies. Which is fair. No, but I feel like I need to dress up to compensate for the way I look. And not that I feel like I'm ugly, right? Right? Whatever. No, I feel like I look very average, you know? Like a background actor in a porn movie. Like when people meet me, they're not overwhelmed or underwhelmed. They're just whelmed. The way I like to describe it is that, sure, there are some people who think of me when they masturbate. There are some people who think of me when they masturbate. But afterwards, they will think to themselves, why? So that's what I'm dealing with. Another thing is, I get really scared when I'm out on the street by myself at night. And the reason for that is that I'm very paranoid. Like, I'm so paranoid, I stopped listening to music on my Bluetooth headphones just because I'm afraid that I'll discover too late that somebody stole my phone. And knowing my luck, it will also be right before the good part of the song, right? Like I'd be just listening to some really good music, like let's say Africa by Toto, and good music, you know, and I'm getting into it, and the music is going, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. Boop-a-boop. And apparently that's what sex feels like without
One dong.
orgasm.
2 dongs.
2 dongs. 2 dongs from people who don't like Africa. And by the looks of it, both the continent and the song. No. So I get scared when I'm on the street by myself at night. So I tried to come up with a solution. So I thought, what if when I'm by myself, I start walking behind a woman who's also by herself? And hear me out, all right? Hear me out. This is worth it. This is worth it. Trust me. My line, and it's gonna get worse. My reasoning is, why would someone attack me when there's such an easier looking target?
3 dogs.
Fuck you!
No.
Absolutely no.
I'm vetoing that.
Oh, look, what was wrong with that? Was funny.
That was the best joke.
That was funny. We're not advocating it, but it's funny that it's... No! Maybe it's just a male perspective gone wrong.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Because big man, I thought you started off really well. I thought that joke at the end I thought was great, and it
So did I.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like it's yeah. Am I wrong here?
Nah, that was some Karen shit, man. What are you doing? They laughed. Don't be mean.
You just raised a dildo to get him off stage. Don't be mean.
Just so you know, the end of that joke is very feminist, and you ruined it. So
yeah, boo!
You've ruined
I was
feminism.
speaking for women. You ruined it.
No, I want to get him going.
No.
That was a good joke.
Guys. I'm gonna let you know.
Holy shit! That was a good joke.
Okay, well, let's say if she's in charge, then let's...
No, you've ruined the momentum now, man.
I'm just gonna say, like, it's fucking hard to start a joke, have all of this shit. What we'll do is we're gonna get you back here midweek, and we're gonna get you doing some sets here. Fuck's sake! That'll do. Whoa, mate. Right.
Give him 2 more minutes, please. 2 more minutes.
All right, that sounded like a Dutch accent. That's your man.
Weirdly, though, the cadence of an English football fan as well. Okay, fuck that.
All right, Jeroen, what we're going to do, we're going to get you back. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well, if he's fucking from the Netherlands and he's only here for
Fucking-
a bit,
and
let's
it's
try and
fucking
get him back
Brexit,
for another
yeah.
show.
Just
That's
funny.
not me being massively xenophobic. But yeah, look, what we'll do is we'll get you up here on a midweek show so we can see you do your proper set. I thought it was fucking great. Obviously, she didn't. Give it up for Jeroen Blumenholt.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Big up to Aaron on the 1s and 2s with some of the fucking most hilarious sound drops I've heard all night. I think we should go one more time to the bucket of crazy. Do you want to pick out a name, Catherine? Who we got up next?
From the bucket of crazy, we have Dylan Clark.
Give it up for Dylan Clark!
Yes, I'm so crazy right now. Most incredibly, it's your girl.
Hello. Whenever I meet new people, they say to me, Dylan, you look like a stoner. Then whenever I meet stoners, they say to me, Dylan, you look a lot like Jesus. Just last week I was talking to Jesus, so I figure I probably was stoned. I'm a vegetarian, got a lot of seriously repressed bloodlust. Usually take it out on gingerbread man. In case you're wondering the best way to ensure the maximum suffering of the gingerbread man, what you do is you start off by meticulously dismembering him, biscuity limb by biscuity limb. Then you're left with just a gingerbread head and torso. You just like lightly dunk it in your tea or coffee or whatever. So essentially waterboarding them. And when you're finished with that, you eat the body, but you save the head for, put the head in a cocktail stick, and you put it outside the gingerbread house. Just so they know who's the boss around here. Like, whenever I say that joke, people, they come up to me and they say, I'm really generous for providing accommodation for my gingerbread man. But like, they don't realize that from the gingerbread man's perspective, it's just walls and ceilings and floors composed entirely of flesh. I was talking to my friend actually the other day. My friend's a baker, and my friend doesn't exist actually, but it's already quite weird. But my friend was telling me that about the history of the gingerbread man. So like initially in like the olden days, the gingerbread men, they were baked like this, like starfish, very vulnerable to dismemberment, obviously. Over the years, the word has spread among the gingerbread community of our cruel treatment to them. So they've sort of gone back into a upright, pencil straight posture and resolute protest against our treatment. And one day there's going to be a truly revolutionary gingerbread man who plunges himself deep into the fires of the oven and emerges in a meditative pose like a flaming Buddhist monk. And, you know, that I think is why our treatment of gingerbread men is a lot like the Vietnam War. Most of the casualties are inflicted by innocent American children that don't really know any better. And return home with PTSD or diabetes or something. Famously, Muhammad Ali never ate any gingerbread men. That's why he was so big and strong. I love Christmas. Best thing about Christmas is Christmas carols. My favorite Christmas carols, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I fucking hate the tune though. It's a horrible tune, but the message is quite inspirational. Listen to it in the gym and stuff. If you're not familiar with the story, it's about a pack of reindeer, and one of the reindeer has this big red nose, right? And he's bullied by the rest of the reindeer on account of this physical disfigurement. But then one year Santa comes to him because it's poor visibility in the North Pole in the middle of December.
One dong.
You'd think that to be, yeah, he should have planned better. But anyway, Rudolph comes, saves the day by shining his big honker everywhere.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Bemi, you go ahead, man.
That was amazing. I love the contrast. This guy, you sound like some miserable fucker, but you're talking about gingerbread and Christmas and reindeer. That's good though. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. That's good. That's good stuff.
And
man.
don't forget the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
I must point out. Why didn't you put up your thing about dead children? You didn't like that? Huh? See what I mean? Yes. But honestly, fucking, really, really good.
Like,
really good.
Yeah, this is like, so your style of comedy was unique as fuck.
Yeah.
It's very low energy, which is always going to be hard with a room like this. But you managed to keep them just on the edge of interest, and would then deliver something either very funny or very clever or both. And your writing is great. The delivery is kind of like, I feel you may need to get to the funny bits a little bit quicker for Gong shows, but then also don't base your comedy around Gong shows, because that's not what this is about. It's not a competition and shit like that. This is just a bit of fun that we have. You're fucking good. I can't wait to see you here at the club more often. Give it up one more time.
I just want to know how long you've been doing this.
Like 2 months.
2 months?
hell.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Just go fight. Just get off this. That's
Also,
crazy.
No. What has happened to you to make you like this as well?
Yeah.
Because like, is this you, or are you actually just like full of?
I'm not like that.
Yeah. I need to know more about this. What do you do? What like for a job? Do you have a job? Do you just wander from town to town? You work in a restaurant. Okay. What doing? Just making gingerbread men. Yeah, mate. Like, were you a bucket pool? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Stick around at the end because we need to grab your details so we can get you on some of the shows here midweek. Give it up for Dylan Clark. Actually, I'm gonna have a little shuffle of the fucking dildo. I was some sass from here. I don't feel you are confident in it anymore. So we've got one more dildo up for grabs. You're too scared to be doing this. You're too weird. It's a big job. Oh. Big man here. What's your name, sir? Huh? Martin. Wonderful, Martin. Who are you here with? Victoria. Is he a horrible cunt, Victoria? He's your boss. So Victoria, what does he do at work? Not much. What do you guys do? What's the job? You work in TV, doing engineering. Okay, cool. And what the fuck does TV engineer? You press buttons and make the shit go. Okay. Fucking hell, wonderful. And is this person with you on the end, or no? He's just looking for. I'm with them. Okay, cool. You're with the oil baron. Martin, do you feel you have the? That wasn't a question, but okay. All right. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Martin. All right. Up next on the stage, give it up for Anil Gomez.
Guys, good to be here. Hello, everyone. I'm half African, 50% African, but I don't have much in common with 100% African people. I learned that because I went up to a guy and said, "What's up, my black motherfucker?" And he beat me 50% to death, so that's good. Thank you. I recently had a threesome. Yeah, it was a role-playing threesome. I don't know if you heard of that, role-playing. It was 2 guys, 1 girl. But when I got there, they told me that I had to play the role of the girl. So, just a bit of bad luck, you know. Now I mainly just watch porn. That's good. Lots of masturbating. I think too much masturbating recently. Like every time I finish a box of tissues, I'm just like, wow, I haven't blown my nose once. Just all other uses for the tissues. I don't know if you guys have seen this on porn sites and stuff, but they have the different headings and stuff. There's like new videos, popular videos. I saw one the other day. I don't understand. It was videos being watched right now in London. Like, is that good? You know, is there people into that? I mean, think of all the random guys that you see in the city in a day. Do you ever get home at night, look for porn, and think, man, I wonder what they're all jerking off to right now? Because nothing gets me off like the knowledge that there's other people near me jerking off to the same video at the exact same time, you know? You know, like 3 minutes into the video and be like, oh, this is really good. I bet everyone's coming right now. This is amazing. It doesn't get better than that. And they're near me, which is the best. I was recently in Germany. It's nice being in Germany, but there's this thing, like if you don't speak the language, then people just think that you're dumb, just automatically think you're dumb because you can't speak the language. Like when I was in Germany, I met this guy who could speak 7 languages, but he didn't speak English, and I thought like, wow, what a fucking idiot, you know? I mean, like, learn the language, right? You gotta know the language. I think I barely know how to speak English, really. I don't know enough words and stuff. I don't know stuff. Like, I was watching the news about Ukraine, and they were saying, like, we're sanctioning the oligarchs. I was like, what the fuck is an oligarch? I've never heard that before in my life, oligarch. Like, the first time I heard oligarch, I thought it was an endangered animal. I was like, oh man, don't sanction the oligarchs, but I don't really know what sanction means either, you know, so I guess it probably could have been good. I'm actually from Australia, and I moved to the UK a couple months ago, so I don't know where anything is, I don't know where any of the cities are, and this lady was telling me that she's from Nottingham, and I was like, where's Nottingham? And then she said, well, do you know Robin Hood? And I was like, yeah, I know Robin Hood. And then she said, well, Robin Hood's from Nottingham. And then that was it. There was no further explanation at all. I was like, oh, thanks for the information, you know? Like, if she's just going to say Robin Hood, and I'm going to be like, of course, 2 hours southwest of Manchester. Everyone knows Robin Hood lives there. That's how every one of the stories start. Robin Hood driving down the M1. That's part of the folklore at this point. I mean, likely what happened, like, it was like a miscommunication thing. You know, she heard different sentence. Like, I said, where's Nottingham? But she thought I said, name a character from English folklore. You know, you can understand how those 2 sentences sound really similar. Do you ever have that when you're talking to someone, you say something to them, like you're stuck in a boring conversation, you say something to them, they mishear you, but you just don't care because it's such a boring conversation anyway? You're just like, yeah, I guess we're talking about Robin Hood now. Like, yeah, that's exciting. I was getting the tube today. You ever see at the tube stations, they have that glass that's there in between the train tracks and the platform, you know? And the glass is there to like stop people jumping in front of the tracks, you know, committing suicide, which is good, but I don't know how effective it is because the glass is only at a few stations, you know? It's not at every station. So if you were gonna kill yourself, you'd be like, all right, I'm going down to the station, I'm gonna jump in front of a train, and then you'd be like, oh no, there's glass here. Man, what am I gonna do except go to the next stop, you know? Literally the next closest place that you can kill yourself, plus the fastest transport method to get there is directly in front of you. I mean, what's the glass stopping? Like suicidal people that can't deal with minor inconveniences? Yeah, I'm willing to jump in front of a train, but I don't want to have to change at Paddington, you know? That's an additional 5 minutes on my commute. That's just ridiculous. I can't be doing that. I'm not suicidal. Do you have friends on Facebook? They say they have the mental health stuff, and it's like they post something like, "Hey, if you're feeling depressed, like send me a message. Let's hang out."
All I do is win. I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
I know. Sick set, man. I know it's been on before and smashed before, and I think it's pretty much an entirely new set. I haven't heard any of those jokes, I don't think, before. I wasn't listening very much if I was.
Yeah, different from last time.
Yeah, man, that's really impressive. Like, yeah, I loved it, man. Well done.
Thanks, man.
It's good, man. The suicide stuff.
Yeah.
No, on a real, on a serious or from a technical point, it's really hard to make people laugh at like dark shit. So when you can do that, you're onto something as well. So
Thanks.
actually, that was really, really, really good. Yeah, most of you laughed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one person that ain't laughed once. This whole show, I've been looking at you, the whole OnlyFans girl. What do you like? Because they've had all kinds of comics on. You just been looking, man. Not your jam, yeah? Who do you like? You just be watching the porn that he produces and shit. Is that all you want? Like, I've been watching you the whole night.
What's the
Dave
comics?
Chappelle. He ain't here, bro. You were hopeful Dave Chappelle would turn up.
Wait. There's a few more names in the bucket. We'll see.
No, but honestly, really good, man. Really good stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Give it up one more time for Anil Gomez. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we've only got a couple more acts, so please welcome to the stage, Steph Harvey!
Right, Vauxhall, how are we doing? Good. My name's Steph Harvey. I'm from a town in West Yorkshire called Huddersfield. Give me a cheer if you've heard of it. Oh, lovely. You know, I think a lot of non-London-centric comedians are expected to come on stage and say something self-deprecating or disparaging about where they come from. And I want to turn that narrative on its head and say something positive. And that's not too difficult, me, because Yorkshire's fucking perfect. Is that all right with you, sunshine? Good answer. Have a biscuit. Cheers. Good. Done it, darling. Yeah. So I think one of the biggest double standards we've seen over the pandemic is we saw a tragic large uptake in anti-Asian hate crime. But some of the first variants discovered within the UK were found in Kent and Surrey. We don't see posh white people from Kent and Surrey being needlessly abused on the streets because of where they come from. But personally, as an oppressed northerner, that's something I'd like to see more of. Found myself surrounded by lots of fellow Huddersfield people the other week. I went to see Huddersfield play football at Wembley, and there was all these blokes who had come down before the game, and they were in a Costa coffee machine ordering, and they said, "Hey, you love, can I have a cappuccino and a chocolate croissant, please? Do you take cash? Do you remember cash before COVID? Do you still have cash in London? Do you have cash?" And there was this interesting role reversal, because all of the staff in Costa were either immigrants or children of immigrants, and they were shouting at these white men saying, "Learn to speak English properly! I don't know what you're saying!" I've got fond memories watching the football growing up in Huddersfield, and at half-time they used to have a raffle called the Golden Gamble. You used to win quite a lot of money. And one half-time, the winning number was called out, and this bloke came onto the pitch, and the host said, "Hello, sir, what's your name?" He said, "Darren." He said, "All right, Darren, how are you doing today?" "Yeah." All right, Darren, you won £10,000. What are you going to spend it on?" "Mortgage." And then he just fucked off. Very austere people, the people of Huddersfield. I was in a pub back home once, and I noticed there were lots of thick pictures of dead white men around the walls. You know, Winston Churchill, Admiral Nelson, your textbook gammons. You know, and there was one bloke I didn't recognise, so I said, "Oh, landlord, who's that?" And he went, "Oh, aye, that's Pete." And I said, "What did Pete do to merit being up on the wall?" And he went, "Well, back in the day, me and Pete we were in the local pool league together, and the opposition had taken their shot. I said, 'It's your turn, Pete,' and he didn't respond, and I turned round and he was dead. And that was the ballad of Pete. So by virtue of being from Yorkshire, I am perfect, and another thing that makes me perfect is I'm part of the queer community. I'm pansexual.
Two dongs.
Give me a cheer if you know what that means. That means when I'm looking for a partner, I don't discriminate by gender. I'll give you an example. The other week I was fucking my brother, and you know, some of you guys in tonight might have never questioned your own sexuality, but I just want to get a show of hands to see if we've got anyone who's indifferent about Guy Ritchie films. Is anyone in? Yeah. There's always one. Because you might never question your own sexuality, but if you're indifferent about Guy Ritchie films, you might be closer to having done so than you think. Because what the bisexuals and people who are indifferent about Guy Ritchie films have in common, they've both been known to say, "Well, Snatch is okay, I guess." So I'm exploring my sexuality in a number of ways. Been going to some kink sex positive parties, usually take place in a room that's sweaty and dark like this.
Three dongs.
Oh.
Another one bites the dust.
Give it up for Steph Harvey. I fucking loved it. I thought I really love your biscuit bit. You started
Cheers,
really, really strong. You've obviously been going, I imagine, quite a while. You're seasoned on there, so yes. Like,
There was another biscuit to come as well.
That's what I was. Can I have it, please? We'll give you a gig on the week. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, well, you feel better than me because I'm eating pocket biscuit.
His back pocket biscuit.
Okay, what? Don't say biscuit, man. Well, because I got a mouthful of biscuit, right?
Yeah, good energy. I want to see your face more, man. You gotta like, you know what I mean? Just lift the hat a bit, spread the hair. Yeah, man, looking good, man, looking good. But yeah, good energy. Can't lie, man. I know what the fuck you're talking about. The northern shit. I don't know. Well, I don't know. But it was really, really good energy, man. Keep.
Yeah.
What?
You what, darling?
Michelle's drunk.
She's found the wine.
A lot of wine.
I guess like the biscuit thing was very funny. I mean, that's great. But I guess like the one thing I would say is like, if you were to go to America, like I had no idea half of what you were talking about. Do you know what I mean? And
I
it
wouldn't
appeals.
do this in America.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you have different people in the audience. It's just something to think about, like, material-wise, like, how universal your material is. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something to consider.
I mean, I don't care, but I see what you're saying.
You don't care?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
No,
I'm not the one that got gonged off. You were, so.
I mean,
hey, no, it's all right. You can blow me. Bye. Bye.
I gigged in China. I know how to play to international audiences.
I don't know what you just said.
Okay.
Sound like you have a dick in your mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Steph Harvey.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final act of the night. Please give all your love
For Dave Chappelle.
for Dave Chappelle. For Yassine Saktou.
Big pimpin', baby. Big pimpin', spinning cheese.
Hello? We're good. Silver lining if this goes bad. My dad, Mohammed, will be proud when I tell him I bombed in front of a bunch of white people. Any muzzies in? Yeah? I'm trying to work out the collateral. June, July, August. It's almost time to celebrate 9/11 again, man. It's becoming a bit of a tradition for me. I like to stack up some potato waffles and get some turkey airplanes. I'll have you know, baked beans do not melt potato beams. It was an inside my stomach job. Do we still care about Ukraine? Yeah? I'm still going hard in the paint, man. I got a Ruski neighbor and a banda from the communal garden. I confiscated her Oyster card as well. Ironically...
Wandong.
Put it up your batty. Honestly, put it up your batty, but we're in Vauxhall, you probably enjoy that. Yeah, so I confiscated her Oyster card. Ironically, it's a freedom pass. She's over 60, innit? Walk you babushkin hag. She looked at me and said, why? I said, Crimean River. She said, huh? I said, the Crimean River. It's in Donetsk. A lot of people in the entertainment industry are quite creepy, innit? I assure you I'm no different. But this is what you got to do. You got to be a bit upfront about it so people don't have a heart attack when they find out you did some creepy shit, you know? Like, Mary Berry was giving after-hour cream pie lessons? Like, oh, no. Here's another one that'd fuck you up. Let's hear this. David Attenborough. Yeah, that'll fuck you up. Let's say a monkey came forward and he knew sign language. Like, he's like, I was promised a leading role in Blue Planet 2, man. So I sucked that wrinkly dick. Banana-flavored condom. I'm not a fucking baboon, man. Come on. Anyway, I catch the show a few months later and my leading role's gone to a fucking dolphin. He's got a blowhole. How can I compete with that shit, man? Some of you get it. Laughter is the lubricant for the rape that is life. So keep laughing. You don't think life is a rape? Did you consent to this? My point taken. There we go. Thank you.
2 dongs.
You're wrong. I work with children. They were telling me you're not funny, and I tell them I don't want to fucking pollute your brains, you know. So I have to write like a kid-friendly act. You might enjoy one of these PC jokes. Like, what did the chicken say when he was in the library? Shall we go back to the crackhead material, or I figured out the root cause of obesity. I used to be way fatter than this, if you can dare to imagine that this is the after picture.
all goes back to a book that was forced on us when we were young and we didn't know any better. Yep, you're thinking the same one. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You read this wretched text? Yeah? Fucking caterpillar eats and eats, and then at the end he's a fucking skinny butterfly. Like, how are we teaching this to fucking children, man? He should have had a heart attack or got diabetes, lose a few legs, man. Shit, man. You guys bought a comedy, yeah? Boris Johnson. Or I should say Supreme Leader Boris Johnson. This fucking cunt, man. You know, before he became Prime Minister, he was telling us that, like, the world is overpopulated. That's our main fucking issue, yeah? He's got 7 kids, bro. This guy's moving like a Somalian, and he's telling us that we're overpopulated, you know? It's fucked. It's fucked, man. Also, people who try to tell me the world is overpopulated, it's like, I beg you kill yourself. There's a fucking easy solution, like, live by the sword, die by the sword, you know what I mean? Vegan says I ain't gonna eat meat, they ain't gonna eat meat, but like, the world's overpopulated, you're still breathing coal! Sorry, brother. This is the first time I've ever done this, no, I'm lying. I'm surprised I ain't been gonged off yet, but we'll keep fucking chatting shit up here.
3 dogs!
Give it up for you, see.
Dude, that was 4 minutes and 57 seconds. You shot yourself in the foot.
I don't need your approval. I'm better than all of you. I swear down. Like, it's really that simple. It's really that simple.
By the way, Mooch, after the show, I'd love to talk to you. I've got a gig I'd like to book you for. My niece is having her 8th birthday party.
Yeah. I'm there, bro. Yeah. You, without the invite, you'd probably still be there, bro.
What do you say?
You see, man, like, how long have you been doing comedy?
A few years, but I'm lazy as fuck, man.
Mate, like, it's like, you've got some dark...
I'm a beast, I know, man. Like, I just
That's
didn't have a
what I
great
was
set.
saying.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Okay, I love the confidence, bro. Like, you've got... Yeah, a little bit. a little bit. Mate, hey, listen, I'm just giving you feedback. You can... Like, you don't have to take it, but I'm just giving. Like, listen, like I have a fucked up sense of humor, so I was on board with a lot of that stuff. Like, yeah, it's not
love.
It's not it. Like I like there's certain topics that I think you've got to have. Like it's got to be an ironclad joke, and even certain words that you say will just make the whole room tense up.
And those people are losers. I'm sorry, like.
Yeah, but like, listen. No.
But, it don't matter. Like, I hear you, but I'm not gonna stop doing my material.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if you wanna, you've got to have a stronger punch when it comes to certain dark subjects, and I think it might have just been a bit too much, a bit shocking rather than funny on some of it. But I like that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, man, you kind of scare me, innit? Still, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm actually quite a sweet dude, man. I
no,
swear.
you're not, man.
Yeah.
No, it was good. Like, there was some dark shit there, and some fun. Exactly, dark and some funny shit. You can do dark shit, but it always got to be funny if it's dark. So, but yeah, it was. You scare me. That's that's my feedback. Don't hurt my children. Anyway.
He's not the only one, bro.
Yeah.
There's loads of people in here who are generally terrified.
Come chat to me after. I'm
I
bare
don't
safe.
think anyone will be. Oh shit! All right.
I
women,
just
sorry.
thought it would make. Well, women don't have a voice in the country you come from.
Or in,
so I guess
or in Islam.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're not
I'm also dark, and I also am funny. So I echo what both of them said. You can be dark and you can be funny, and I get you want to like push the edge and be an edgelord, but maybe it needs work, or maybe you're better than everybody here. And
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Well,
but
that's
like,
what you were
that
exactly
is what you said.
You said exactly that at the start of the.
So I mean, there's a reason you're on a Gong
I didn't mean
show
that.
and not working professionally as a comedian.
Calm.
I'm just gonna say
Yasin
that.
Sakoum, remember, what's your name?
It doesn't fucking matter. 'cause
Yeah,
you're better than me.
cool.
You're
But
better than me.
remember this moment, innit? Remember this moment.
I can't. Why are you gonna fucking murder me later?
I'm a sweetheart.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Again, my niece's birthday is in November. So if you can make it, that'd be great.
All right. I feel we have to go one more from the bucket because I don't want to end on I don't give a fuck, man. Let's go one more from the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. Do we want one more from the bucket? We'll do one more from the bucket. Because I think there's going to be a murder outside. All right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your final act, Chris.
Sorry, Mooch.
Give it up.
Sorry, Mooch.
Chris Bravo!
All right, how's everyone doing? Everyone good? All right, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Chris. I was born in Spain. My parents are Peruvian, and I've been living in London for the past 13 years. Please don't. Don't. Because of this, nobody likes me. Nobody. Because for the Spanish, I'm too Latino. For the Latinos, I'm too Spanish. And for the British, I'm Filipino. And the way I came to London is pretty messed up because the way my father pitched the idea was like, son, if you come to London, you're gonna learn a new language, you're gonna get a better education, you're gonna learn to cast spells. And me at 13, I was like, Wingardium Hellosa, let's go. Why am I wasting my time here in Spain for? I'm 13 and I have a full-time job, let's go. So once I came to London, I went to a school called St. Michael's and All Angels Church of England Academy, where the only thing longer than its name was its criminal history. Like, it didn't have the reputation of my school, because I used to be one of those kids that used to sell other kids some stuff. And obviously, looking at me, you can understand that South America has a reputation. Like, Colombia has Narcos, Mexico has Narcos Season 2. And I wasn't into that, because I was selling snacks. So I used to sell candy bars and Capri Suns, okay? So, because I knew, like, if I buy a box of 10 of Capri Suns and resell them each for 50p, I can make enough money to buy 2 boxes. So what I used to do is sell 4, make enough money to buy another box, drink the remaining 6. I was literally getting fat on my own supply. And also, because some teachers will approach me saying, Christian, we don't like you doing this kind of practice here in school. Like, you can do this back in Ecuador if you want, but not here. And the teachers were like, we don't like you doing this because this will encourage kids in the future to sell drugs. And at 14, I know the difference between cocaine and Capri Sun. I know, because if I lose if I lose a Capri Sun, nobody's gonna kidnap my family. Yeah, fuck off. And the thing is, like, my school reached a point where that was so aggressive. I'm sorry. I think the previous guy left some residue here and he got into me. Okay. So, like, my school reached a point that it was so bad that someone from National Board of Education had to go into my school to investigate it. And we had a teacher undercover for 6 months. Then this woman took all those notes to the BBC on live television, and she started ranting about my school. The woman started saying, this school is a disgrace. I've never seen such a mismanaged place. The horrors I've witnessed. And she starts listing. I've seen robberies, drugs, gunfights, stabbings, rap music. I've seen students assaulting teachers, teachers assaulting students. And then I love that she finished her whole speech with, and you know what's worse? There's low attendance. When I was watching that, I was like, excuse me, miss, but skipping class means attending live.
One dong.
And like, in Spain, I was a very bad student. Like, I was at the bottom of my class always. But as soon as I came to London, like, I went like straight to the top. I became the best student in my class in my Spanish class. And it was so easy for me because, like, with everything already new from home, I was already the smartest kid in my class, and somehow I ended up with a C. True story. And the thing is, I would love my class because I would just sit there in class and waiting. It's like some kids will approach me saying, Christian, how do you say fuck off in Spanish? I would just reply, it's buenos dias. And out of nowhere, like, a class of very rude kids became very well behaved, but only in Spanish. Like my teacher just sitting there waiting, going through the registry, and then one kid walks in late, like he owns the class, like bah! And the teacher is like, Nathan, what are you doing? You're late. And the guy's like, James, buenos dias. And immediately the whole class goes like, oh my days, he just went buenos dias. Who has the third gong?
2 dongs.
Well, I'm not gonna do the same thing as the previous guy. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know who you are, but this is.
Come on!
Like,
come on!
Listen, I was so relaxed at the back because I like giving up on hope. I was like, I'm not gonna come out in the bucket, and then I am like, oh shit, sorry. So, material, come up, yeah, see it. Because the thing is,
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Oh my God, this is like a movie. Like you started strong, you stumbled, you were aggressive, and then we all saw how fucking wholesome and lovely you are. And everyone wanted you to get through and win. Your jokes weren't. I've got to be honest, they weren't there. But you're very likable on stage. The start was good, but how long have you been going, man?
About half a month. Like 6 months in English, 2 in Spanish, 2 years.
Mate, give it up for Chris Bravo. Yeah, one thing, you're instantly likable. As soon as you came up, even your name just sounds fun. Do you know what I mean? So when you came up on stage, everyone likes you. I think it's the only thing we're going to say is the same thing we say to a lot of these acts. Keep gigging, record yourself, listen to it, and you're going to be there because you're likable on stage. People want you to do well.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry about that again.
Nah, man, you're mad sweet, man. One thing, congratulations. Honestly, you're performing in your second language. You know what I mean? I could never do that. Do you get me? So that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Yeah, man. Honestly, I think you got to learn how to. If the material's not going, it's whoever was going too don't light the nigga up, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's okay.
Yeah. Also, that's my job. You fucking pricks. So shut up next time.
It's okay. You know what I mean? So you got get when you're more comfortable. Obviously, hopefully you'll be more.
But honestly, I was sitting in the back and I already I'm not gonna perform. I'm so relieved. And as soon as I went like that, they were like, Christian, bravo, fuck.
Yeah, man. No, it's sweet, innit? But you got the sweetness. You gotta get rid of some of the sweetness, bro. You get me? This is a tough business.
You have something in common with my cardiologist.
I don't know what that means, man. What does that even mean?
He's saying it is fat.
Oh! I get you.
It's funny. It's a funny.
That's funny. See, you went off script there. It is. You know what I mean? So it's good, man. You got this, bro. You got this, man.
I think it's weird that we went from possibly one of the most unlikable acts to possibly the most
True.
likable
We
act
didn't
on
need
the
this.
night.
We needed this.
It was.
That guy is a cunt. Don't worry. Don't be
I
that
like
guy.
him though. But
Look, attitude goes a long way. As Bemi said, this is a tough business. It sucks. And I think having a good attitude will get you a lot further than having a bad one.
That guy's attitude.
You do need to work on the jokes, but I mean, whatever. You survived this because they liked you. Do you know what I mean? And you can get away with a lot on stage if the audience likes you. So.
Give it up one more time for Chris Bravo. Chris, stay here. And if all the other finalists, everyone else who is a finalist can come to the stage, we've got the unenviable task of choosing a winner who's going to get a paid pro spot here on the weekend at Vauxhall Comedy Club. Play some music while we have a little confer. If all the finalists can come up to the stage, Osman S. Fucking hell. Jeroen Blumenholt. No, he didn't. Zihan Yusuf. Dylan Clark. Anil Gomez. That was it. ladies and gentlemen, we have the unbelievable task of a winner. First of all, give a round of applause to all our finalists here tonight. Some great acts, but I think one stood out head and shoulders above the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Osman S. All the other guys, we need to grab your details because you're going to get some extra spots here, as well as anyone else who has promised that. I hope you've enjoyed it tonight, and I hope we get out of here alive because you're seeing us all over there. If you've enjoyed the show, leave us a review. If you didn't, go fuck off. We're here 7 nights a week. Ding Dong Gong Show is here every Sunday. We have pro shows on a weekend and new material Monday to Thursday. I've been Mooch, this is Bammy, Kate and Lou. You've been fucking weird, but lovely. So give up for yourselves. If I could have the dildos back. And that's it. Thank you. Good night.
That's the top of that. It was.